Well, 4 years after losing in the final, favourite Argentina could be heading home after their game tonight with the Super Eagles. The coach of Nigeria, Gennett, says his team are ambitious underdogs as they aim to knock out 2014 runners-up on a cold day in St. Petersburg. Well, to join us today and talk about the effectiveness of the Super Eagles and how they will prosecute this game is former Super Eagles striker Julius Aghahowa. Welcome, Julius.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure. Now,
yes.
let's talk about this Nigerian side and what you've made of the Super Eagles so far in the World Cup.
Well, we all have seen the opening match of the Super Eagles, and we were not so impressed because coming into the first game, you have ups and downs, and we lost the game. But the second game against Iceland, the game changed, and the second half, the boys came to a party and they delivered. I think Ahmed Musa single-handedly gave us that victory, and with that victory, I think the boys are geared up. They are fired up, and they are ready to go against Argentina tonight.
Let's get to that game. It's a crunch one. What's your feeling around the ability of these boys tonight? We've seen the Argentines, they fumbled in this group, and the Super Eagles. What do you make of this game tonight for the Super Eagles, and how do you think they should be set up?
Well, the game tonight is very, very important in the sense that for the players, after the victory against Iceland, the atmosphere in camp is very, very good. The Argentines, they need a victory. They are desperately in need of victory tonight. So it's a difficult game for them. Let me say that. For us, we are going into the game knowing fully well that we are ready for the victory, and we are very close to coming into the second round. So they are on the receiving end, and we are very happy to go into that game. So I think they should start the game with the formation we played the last time, because the players are ready to go, and if you don't usually change a winning side. So I think he's going to keep that. But for the Argentines, I think they are already jittery, and they are afraid that we might not qualify. So probably there might be some changes, in their team.
Julius, let's take your memory back to 2002. You were part of that Nigerian side that faced Argentina.
Yes.
We still remember the goal you scored in the World Cup. And what do you think we can do better, from what we've seen previously from Argentina? With the record we have against Argentina, we are usually almost there. What do you think we can do specially today to cross over?
I think the crop of players we have now in the team, and haven't played together for a lot of games, I think they are suited better to win this game. They are young players, brought together by the coach, and they are playing very well in their various clubs. If you look at the team just as it is, I think we are favored to win this game. Let's just leave the problems they're having in the Argentine camp at the moment. So I think we are suited to win this game. And if we want to do that, we need to play together as a team. We need to fight together as a team. Last time it was Ahmed Musa that did it single-handedly, but I need the whole team to come to the party, and we should be careful of dead ball situation like the free kicks, the corner kicks. We should not go into silly tackles, because they know our players have few cards already. So if any player that have a yellow card already is given a second yellow card, it's going to be devastating for us when we go into the second round. You
sound so confident that Nigeria will get to the second round, but let's do a little bit of comparison now. Let's compare the Argentina team you faced in 2002 and what they have now. A lot of people are saying that this is probably, apart from the attack line, the worst Argentina squad there has been. What do you think differently? We were close. 1-0 it ended. Ortega getting that particular goal against Nigeria.
Batistuta,
yeah. Batistuta, okay. What's the difference between those two teams?
In the 2002 squad, the Argentine squad in 2002, I believe they have a lot of experienced players coming into that game. They were all registered, tested, and players that have been playing in the big leagues. They all came into play. Batistuta, Ortega, you can name them. They were all registered and players that were already playing formidable play in their team. But in this present Argentine team, I think the forward They are all they are looking very sharp, you know. Higuain is there, Di Maria is there, Messi is there. So I think they are very, very sharp. But apart from that, the goalkeeping side, the defense, they are not so solid, you know, if you look at that angle. I think that is their weak point. If we can capitalize on that, if we play through our wings, and I think we'll be victorious today.
With the formation the Super Eagles are playing, how do you think you concur with the three at the back and the midfield and attack? Now, but we are a traditional wing-playing nation, Nigeria. You know, we pull the crosses in and the fantastic header you had in against Greece. Now, how do we join all this to make a formidable team for the Super Eagles to succeed against Argentina?
I think the coach is already doing a fantastic job coming from the Iceland game, and I feel he's also going to, you know, apply this same situation in against Argentina. What I feel we should do is, because we have very fast players from the wing. We have Moses playing from the wing. We also have Ahmed Musa there. So Iheanacho also is going to come in, I suppose, tonight. But if we want to get the goals, we need to use the wings. And since we have fast players, we give them the ball and let them do their thing, and then we have the strikers waiting in the box. And I think with that, we are sure of victory.
From everything you've said, I've not heard you say how we can contain that forward of Argentina.
Yes.
Very formidable forward. We're hearing there's a possibility Dybala might be coming into it, Higuain. How do we contain the man Lionel Messi? We saw Croatia do it, but do we have the capacity to contain the forward line of Argentina?
I think we have the players to stop the Argentines. We have Mikel also in center of the midfield, who is controlling the midfield. I think the last game he did very well controlling, because the first game he was put into attack, you know, attacking midfield, and he didn't really work out well for us. So now he has come back and he played fantastic for us. So I think if he's there to control the flow of balls in that midfield, every other team will work out well for us.
Julius, before I let you go, the VAR has come under a lot of scrutiny, you know, in the past 24 hours. What's your verdict on the VAR? Should it stay or should it go?
To me personally, I think the VAR has improved the game. You know, in the past, we used to have a lot of problems. Did the ball cross the line? Is that a penalty? Was it a goal? I think with the presence of VAR in modern day football, I think it's a very big plus for us. I think it's very, very welcome.
All right, thank you very much, Julius, for your time. I hope that the Super Eagles will keep the smile on your face. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, that's as much as we have on sports this afternoon. I am Chidiebere Izane.